Do you wake up with weak, heavy legs, feeling older than you really are? If you answered yes, pay close attention. There is a simple, natural, and affordable food that can strengthen your legs in just 12 hours. That's right. A single change in what you eat before going to bed can make you wake up with firmer legs, better balance, less pain, and more confidence when walking. And we're not talking about medicine, expensive supplements, or magic formulas. We're talking about strategic nutrition that activates muscle strengthening while you sleep. Stay with me until the end, because at minute 3 I will reveal which food it is and how you should consume it to see results the very first night. But first, you need to understand why so many elderly people wake up with weak legs, and why that doesn't have to be your fate. As the years go by, our body begins to slow down, and that's natural. But there is a silent and dangerous consequence of this process that many ignore: muscle weakening in the legs. Have you noticed how, after 60 or 70 years, the legs seem to lose their firmness? It's as if the strength you always had just starts disappearing little by little, day after day. This weakening is not laziness. It's not just lack of exercise. It has a name: sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass, especially affecting the lower limbs. But why the legs? Because they are the largest muscle groups in the body, and because they are so demanded in everyday life. When they lose strength, the impact is immediate. Climbing stairs becomes a challenge. Getting out of bed seems harder. Standing for long periods causes fatigue. The simple act of walking demands more effort than before. And when this happens, elderly people tend to move less. And you know what happens to muscle that is not used? It atrophies even more. It's a dangerous cycle. Less movement, more muscle loss, more weakness, higher risk of falls, and unfortunately, less independence. And it doesn't stop there. Circulation in the legs also worsens with age. Blood doesn't flow like before, nutrients don't nourish tissues efficiently, and the body goes into a constant alert mode trying to conserve energy. And this directly affects strength. Moreover, the aging process itself reduces levels of anabolic hormones, like testosterone and growth hormone, which are essential for maintaining muscles. But perhaps the most important point is this: nutrition plays a direct role in this muscle loss. And what you eat, or don't eat, before sleeping can speed up or slow down this process. Many elderly people believe they don't need to eat at night, or worse, think that any snack will do. But as you'll see later in this video, there is a specific food that can act like a true nighttime fuel to strengthen the legs in just 12 hours. Before I tell you what this food is, answer me here in the comments. Have you ever felt your legs fail in the morning? Or do you know someone who started needing a cane, walker, or stopped leaving the house out of fear of falling? Comment here: I felt this, or this happened to my dad, my mom. Your story might help others who are going through the same. Now in the next section, you'll understand the common mistake thousands of elderly people make at night, and how, without realizing it, it's undermining muscle strength every day. Imagine your body as a house under renovation. During the day, it suffers wear and tear. You walk, climb stairs, exert yourself. And at night, it goes into repair mode, as if an invisible team starts rebuilding the damaged parts. Now be honest with me. How do you expect this team to work well if it doesn't get tools or materials? That's exactly what happens to thousands of elderly people at night. They eat poorly for dinner. Or worse, they don't eat anything. Others have just a coffee with a cookie or white bread with margarine, and they go to sleep thinking they're doing the right thing. But they're not. They're making a silent but destructive mistake for their leg muscles. The truth is that, while you sleep, your body enters its most powerful muscle rebuilding and cellular recovery process. It needs proteins, amino acids, minerals, and clean energy to do this. But if you don't provide these, guess what it does? It looks for these nutrients wherever it can. And the easiest place for it to find them is in your own muscles. Yes, during sleep your body can consume the muscles in your legs to keep functioning. It's as if, to avoid shutting down, it starts burning its own structures. A true physiological self-cannibalism. The result? You wake up the next day with weaker, more painful, more tired legs. And you think it's just age. No, it's the result of poor nutrition at night. And there's more. Ultra-processed foods at night, like cold cuts, cream-filled cookies, sodas, or strong coffee, inflame the body, disrupt deep sleep, and reduce the production of anabolic hormones like GH, growth hormone, essential for muscle strengthening during sleep. This explains why many elderly people experience cramps during the night, wake up with tingling in their feet, feel shaky legs right after getting up, and start needing support, even just to go to the bathroom in the morning. But the good news is that this can change in just one night, as long as you give your body the right food at the right time. In the next section, I'll tell you a true story about a 74-year-old woman who couldn't get out of bed by herself anymore, and who had an unbelievable transformation in just 12 hours after adding this food to her dinner. You need to hear this. It will move you and, most importantly, inspire you. This is the story of Margaret Collins, a 74-year-old woman living in Tampa, Florida. Widow, mother of 3, grandmother of 6. She has always been independent. She took care of her house, gardened, and walked her dog every day. But recently, her legs began to fail her. At first, I thought it was just tiredness, old age. But then I started to get scared. I would wake up and my legs felt like rubber. I even fell twice trying to get out of bed, Margaret says. The doctor said it was muscle weakening associated with aging, something common but progressive, and that could lead to total loss of mobility if not controlled. She tried walking more, doing some light exercises, but it didn't help. The strength just didn't come back. Then, in a conversation with a church friend, she heard about a simple natural food, something she could eat before sleeping, and that, according to this friend, had transformed her 81-year-old father's life. I had tried so many things, but I decided to try this. That very night, Margaret prepared the food as recommended and ate it about 1 hour before going to bed. And what happened the next day shocked her. I got out of bed without help. My legs were light, firm. It was as if someone had given a new engine to my body. Since then, she hasn't stopped. And today, besides regaining mobility, she walks every day, takes care of her garden with joy, and even helps neighbors who have motor difficulties. It wasn't medicine. It wasn't surgery. It was a simple, natural change. And I want all elderly people to know this. In the next section, I'll tell you what food Margaret ate and why it's so powerful for restoring leg muscle strength in just a few hours. You'll understand what it does in your body during sleep and why the results are so fast. But before that, if you know someone like Margaret who is losing leg strength, share this video now. It might be their chance to walk alone again. It's time to reveal what so many people have discovered, sometimes too late. The food that helped Margaret get out of bed alone after months of weakness is the simple yet powerful natural yogurt with hydrolyzed collagen and ripe banana. Yes, it may seem ordinary, but the combination of these 3 ingredients forms a true nighttime nutrition bomb for muscles, especially the legs, which are big consumers of energy and protein during sleep. Let's understand why this recipe is so powerful. Natural yogurt. It is a source of highly absorbable protein, rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that helps the body produce melatonin and serotonin. This improves sleep and, at the same time, activates the production of hormones that regenerate muscles. Hydrolyzed collagen. It is absorbed faster by the body than regular collagen. It strengthens muscle fibers, improves tendon elasticity, and helps maintain lean mass, which is crucial in old age. Ripe banana. It provides potassium, magnesium, and light carbohydrates. Everything the muscle needs to avoid catabolism, that is, to avoid self-destruction during the night. Besides that, it helps prevent cramps and improves circulation. This simple combination, consumed 1 hour before sleep, acts as smart fuel for the body, promoting muscle recovery, deep sleep, and more energy in the morning. And the best part, you don't need to spend a fortune or take medications with side effects. Just a cup of natural yogurt, unsweetened, 1 tablespoon of hydrolyzed collagen, and 1 mashed ripe banana. Mix everything, consume at room temperature, and go to sleep. If you already wake up with pain, leg weakness, or difficulty walking, try this for just 3 nights. Then come back here and tell me in the comments what changed. I bet you'll be surprised. But attention, in the next part, I'll show you how this food works while you sleep and what to do to enhance the results even more. Don't skip this part. It can speed up your progress and help you see improvements in just one night. Now that you know the food that can transform your legs in a few hours, it's time to understand what it does inside your body while you sleep and what you can do to boost its effects even more. Let's start with sleep. During the night, the body enters a process called deep regeneration phase. It's when it rebuilds muscles, renews tissues, strengthens bones and joints. But for this to happen efficiently, the body needs raw materials: proteins, amino acids, minerals, and energy. The yogurt with collagen and banana provides these in a balanced way. Collagen gives the amino acids glycine and proline, essential for muscle fibers and tendons. Yogurt supplies casein protein, which digests slowly and keeps amino acids available throughout the night. Banana gives carbohydrates that provide energy without raising blood sugar too much, avoiding spikes and crashes. This combination optimizes the release of growth hormone, which peaks during deep sleep and is essential for muscle rebuilding. But here's the secret. Avoid eating heavy meals or ultra-processed foods late at night. Foods rich in sugar, fat, or caffeine disrupt deep sleep, reduce growth hormone production, and promote inflammation, which destroys muscle tissue. Instead, keep your dinner light and balanced, and consume the yogurt collagen banana mix about 1 hour before sleeping. If you want to enhance results even further, drink plenty of water during the day, but avoid excessive liquids right before bed. Do light leg exercises during the day to stimulate muscle activity. Get exposure to sunlight in the morning to regulate your circadian rhythm. With these simple habits, you create the perfect environment for muscle strengthening and healthy legs. In summary, if you want to wake up with stronger, firmer, and pain-free legs, make this simple change tonight. Before going to bed, eat a mixture of natural yogurt, hydrolyzed collagen, and ripe banana. Do this for at least 3 nights and notice how your legs respond. Remember Margaret's story. You can be the next to regain your independence, walk better, and feel younger. If you found this information valuable, please like this video, share it with your family and friends, especially elderly people, and subscribe for more health tips. Your legs deserve the best care. Start today and feel the difference in just 12 hours. How to boost the effects. Even more, here are 3 valuable tips you can apply along with the nighttime consumption of this food. Avoid eating too late. Leave at least a 2-hour gap between dinner and consuming this food. This helps your body absorb the nutrients better during sleep. Do 5 minutes of stretching before going to bed. No need to exert yourself. Just gently stretch your legs. This activates circulation and prepares your muscles to receive the nutrients. Sleep in a dark and quiet environment. Melatonin production, essential for tissue regeneration, only happens well in the dark. Avoid TV or phone light when going to sleep. If you follow these tips for 3 nights, your muscles will respond. And if you've already started testing it, write here in the comments. I've started, I'll go all the way. This will keep you committed and can inspire others too. In the next part, I'll answer a question many people ask. Can anyone consume this food? And I'll explain when it's better to avoid or adapt it. So stay with me until the end. Before you start consuming yogurt with collagen and banana every night, it's important to know that although it's natural and safe for most people, not everyone should use this recipe without caution. Here are some cases where you need to be careful or adapt the recipe. Diabetics. Banana, even when ripe, contains natural sugar. If you have diabetes, consult your doctor before including this recipe in your routine. A good alternative is to substitute the banana with a small portion of berries, which have a low glycemic index. Dairy allergy. If you are lactose intolerant or allergic to milk, opt for plant-based yogurt, coconut, almond, or soy, unsweetened, and check if the hydrolyzed collagen is compatible. Kidney problems. People with kidney issues need to control protein intake. In this case, collagen consumption should be guided by a health professional. Medication use. Some medications may interfere with the absorption of nutrients from collagen or banana. If you are under treatment, it's always good to talk to your doctor. Tips to adapt and ensure safety. Always talk to your doctor or nutritionist before starting any new dietary routine, especially if you have a chronic condition. Start consuming small amounts and observe how your body reacts. If you notice any discomfort, stop consumption and consult a specialist. Remember, the goal here is to help you have strong legs and more independence without health risks. Safety comes first. So have you heard about this combination before? Or do you know someone who needs to know this? Comment here and share this video, because quality information can transform lives. It's time to put this simple recipe into practice that can transform your mornings. I'll show you in a few easy steps how to prepare yogurt with collagen and banana to consume before sleeping, in a quick, easy, and tasty way. Ingredients: 1 cup, 170 of natural unsweetened yogurt, can be whole or low fat as you prefer. 1 tablespoon of hydrolyzed collagen, found in pharmacies or supplement stores. 1 ripe banana, the more yellow with brown spots, the better, as it has more nutrients. How to prepare: peel the banana and mash it well with a fork until it becomes a creamy puree. Mix the banana puree with the natural yogurt. Add the tablespoon of hydrolyzed collagen and stir until completely dissolved. If you want, you can add a little cinnamon powder to add flavor and boost circulation. Consume this mixture about 1 hour before going to bed. Important tip: do this for at least 3 consecutive nights to feel the first results. From then on, continue whenever you want to strengthen your legs and improve your mobility. And remember, if you have doubts about your health or specific conditions, consult your doctor before starting. Now you know the simple, natural, and effective secret that can transform your mornings. A food that, consumed before sleeping, strengthens your legs in just 12 hours. Remember, it's not magic, it's science combined with simplicity. With natural yogurt, hydrolyzed collagen, and ripe banana, your body gets everything it needs to regenerate muscles while you rest. But most importantly, you have the power to change your quality of life starting today. Begin this small routine, follow the tips we shared, and take the first step towards stronger legs, better balance, and more independence. And if you have already tried or are going to try this recipe, don't forget to come back here and share in the comments how you felt. Your story can inspire others going through the same challenge. Thank you for staying with me until here. If you liked it, like, share, and follow the channel to receive more valuable health and wellness tips. See you in the next video, where I'll bring easy exercises to boost your results.